So, Telemasters are builder's kits, and I've been doing this for 40 years, and I'm still having, when I'm working from plans, to sit down and just very carefully double and triple check my work, and that's not something that everybody gets into doing. Uh, if the building process itself is a goal or the highlight of the experience, that's a big piece of the pie. So here's my senior Telemaster. I purchased it 22 years ago as an ARF covered, and it may be the best model I've ever flown. And when I crashed it in 2010, it took me all the way till COVID to get it back together, but I did a really, really good job rebuilding it. I have these rods running inside to this thing that pivots, and then the rods go out to the control surfaces, so it makes for a very solid, slop-free connection. There is a skill set that goes with the build, and kits that are designed by excellent engineers, have dividends that come with, the learning experience of building with them. So part of the decision making is, what you're up to as far as a challenge based on, maybe your background. The guy that I'm teaching right now, he's 76, and he's done a ton of woodworking, but he hasn't necessarily built an airplane. So, couches don't fly. So here's a motor I just installed on this. Typically it would be on the inside, but based on some problems that I had, I decided it was easier to mount it here, and I'll just lengthen the nose a little bit. The landing gear is a big modification. That's actually titanium, believe it or not. The receiver and stuff are in a hatch underneath here. The battery, because it's electric, goes into a top hatch. I'm doing the same thing with my 12-footer. This covers the motor, and this has a nice little lever on it so you can get in there and remove the motor battery fairly often, on every flight. Trainers like this are simple by comparison to a lot of things because they're straight lines. But certainly buying a senior Telemaster kit secondhand or a short kit is, there's vendors out there that'll sell you part of the stuff, the hard stuff like the ribs. It really depends on the challenge you're interested in.